Rain. Actual. Oh my goodness. This is what we've been having all summer really, on and off. I think my garden's going to wash away. Do you think it's still there? Oh my goodness gracious me. Wow. Good morning, I'm Julia. Welcome to my garden. It is Friday the 2nd of August. Tomorrow, over the weekend, I'm going to do a whole garden tour. But for today, it's pepper time. They all need a good watering, but they also need fertilising. Look at these peppers. You can't see them, can you? Sweet Corbachis. Quite a few of them going on. And what we are going to do today is a bit of with a soft paintbrush. I've been doing this all the way through, and the ones that I've done it to have given me fruits, and the ones that when I haven't been able to get in here, the flowers have just dropped off. So this is the way to go for peppers, I think. For me, certainly. There we go. Flower. I'll bring it in. This is very precarious. So, just give it a tickle basically. And I tend to go from the first flower. I come back to it. I was watching something and said they're self-fertile, but I found doing this just works. I presume self-fertile a lot like tomato plants. Like we give tomato plants a little bit of a hand with the old tomato tickling. We give our peppers a little bit of a hand with a soft paintbrush. The things we do to get food. But there's a lot of peppers growing on these plants now, which I'm very pleased about. There's one. I remember how excited I was when these things grew. I didn't expect to grow any. I never expect to grow anything, you know. I always think it ain't gonna work. I suppose I avoid disappointment. This is the same strain as the other one, but with more advanced peppers on it. This is the plant that got the first couple of peppers on. Ooh. Still making an awful lot of flowers, which is magnificent. Sorry about having to work at a wonky angle. I've got you propped up on the arches. Let's try this out. Oh, these need some support now. I need to get some canes in these. So, tickle, just brush the brush in the centre of the flower basically. There's no rocket science to it. It seems to work if you want peppers and you got mini greenhouse, because we do have to in England because it's too cold outside. They're a bit all over the place. These get caught on each other as I'm moving them around, so I have to be careful. You can tell I've not been in here to do this yesterday or the day before because a few flowers have dropped off. Which is a shame because they were all potential peppers. Right, I think that's all of them on this plant done. take the brush and just gently brush the centre of the flowers. See, this one wasn't fertilised, I don't think. Yeah, that one wasn't. I'd be surprised if it was. Right. I've got my other plants to do, so I'm just going to carry on and do that. See you shortly. These peppers are showing no signs at all of flowering. None whatsoever. They're growing like the clappers, but they ain't flowering. They are the Nasodicane, if you can see that. No signs of any flowers at all. So if they don't perform, they're out of my garden next year. I've only got 2 labels in this pot and they both say Nasodicane. But this one has got these. And I guess I'm not going to know what it is until they've ripened, finished growing and ripened, to be honest. And the 2 Nasodicanes in this pot, I've got nothing on them as well. But those are cute. They're coming along nice. See, where there's flowers, I can fertilise them with the paintbrush and we get on alright. There's not a lot I can do if there's no flowers. Oh my goodness, look. Can't tell, the light's too bright. Just here, I think. Look! Oh my god, there's the first. Is that one's got a flower on. Okay, so we'll know soon enough, won't we, what's in there? Onwards and upwards. Sunday the something in early August. 3rd, I think. Yeah, about that. And it's quite an exciting day. Join me in my greenhouse. Ta-da! A couple of things to show you. The first one, and the most exciting thing to date, really, is this. Turn you around. We're visiting the tomatoes. These are the RAF ones. You know, the ones that are doing really well. And looky here. The first tomato of the season starting to ripen. Oh my word, I'm so happy. I've started removing some of these leaves from around here as well, so that these tomatoes, look at them all, they're gorgeous. Definitely growing RAF again. It's prolific, mate. Look, they're everywhere. Lovely. Coming right up as well. So, RAF, definitely on my will definitely grow again list. As is the Roma. It's got fruits. You know, I'm going to say fruits everywhere and then not be able to find them. In here, there's quite a few in here as well. So all going really well now with these Romas. And again, just to let a bit of air flow, even though they are a large bush tomato, look at those. I need to get some light into them so that they can grow and ripen a bit. This is what probably the first one of these that's going to ripen is down here. This is probably the first Roma that's going to ripen. But again, there are fruits everywhere in this bush, so yay. There it is. Right up to the top trusses up here, there are some growing here as well, see, newest, littlest ones. So they're all doing really well. I'm really pleased with them. Greenhouse tomatoes, definitely the way forward for me up here next year. I've got a few outside, but nowhere near as good as they are in here. Lancashire life, eh? Lancashire life. These Romas take up a lot of space. However, I have a feeling they're going to be worth it. I have a solution for next year and you shall be finding out about that soon. The Fem Spot cucumber is now heading up the top of the greenhouse. I am going to train it along this cane along here. Might get cucumbers hanging down from here. That'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? And this one is the lemon crystal cucumber, which is yet no cucumbers. Just enjoying growing, I think. Oh, there's some babies in there though, so we might get some cucumbers out of the lemon crystal yet. I've got another lemon crystal on this side. It's doing okay. And the yard-long beans have found the pole and are now growing upwards, so hopefully they'll make it up. I have to keep moving things out of the way a little bit to give them a bit of light and space. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Everything's looking okay, actually. Got tomatoes growing on these fellas as well. This one, just seems to stay curled, but is producing flowers above and below the curly bit, so I'm not going to worry about it too much, I don't think. We'll see what happens. It's in just in a bag of soil, so if it turns out to be something dodgy in that particular little bit of soil, I will just dump it where nobody can grow anything in it again. But this is the other plant that's in the same bag. I just think it's warm in here and they just need more water, probably. That one needs tying on again. I'm going to train this up here, and I'm going to put another string across from here to here and try and see if I can bend it so it comes along here a bit. But I don't know why I'm bothering, to be honest, because I don't think we've got that much of the season left for it to grow that many more tomatoes that high up. But that is super exciting. Hurrah! Fingers crossed. I can't tell whether they're separate tomatoes or three joined together. It's so hard to tell. They're so tightly packed. So these are tightly packed but separate. And these have all got separate flower bases on them. Yeah. So I think they're separate ones but very close together, which will be grand because I'll be able to just, yeah, see, I can see just in there. You can see that they're separate. They're just on very short stems next to each other, so they get very tightly packed in, and I like it. Tommy's everywhere on there, so that's cool. Peppers and chilies continue to do well. Those, let's see if we can get you in closer. Sweet kabaches, loads of them on there. It's dripping in them. I need to actually get some of those green garden stakes to just give them a little bit of support. The disappointing Tabasco ones, I've not got any flowers on yet. I thought I saw one starting to have a flower the other day though. Did I? I did, didn't I? Something's been getting at them and eating them. No idea what, because they live right out here in the middle of the table. No, that's not a Tabasco flower, that's the plant behind it. I got excited then. But that is, hurrah! It might be my only Tabasco. It will definitely be getting the paintbrush treatment. I can see no more of them yet. Oh well, we'll persevere. But those are doing well, whatever they are. Can't remember. Doing great guns. Little chilies. Yay. So some failures and some successes, and in a few weeks I'll sit down and go through what we've got and say what was good, what was bad, what was difficult, what worked, what didn't. What has worked is putting them on that table. They've all grown like the clappers since they've been up there. I've got two small tomato plants there that I did from suckers quite late. I am going to plant them up soon and see if we can keep them going through into the winter. Worth a try. So I'm going to leave you with another shot of my favourite thing in the world at the moment. One ripening Raff tomato. Oh, gorgeous. I think it's that moment that I have been waiting for, people. That looks to me like a tomato that's ready. This is where we find out if it is 3 tomatoes or 1 big one. I think 3, yep. Slightly soft. Look! is my first tomato, and not too bad. Obviously it was going to be 3 tomatoes, not too much cat facing, so totally edible, no rotten bits. Little hole there though, ho ho ho. We'll cut that out. Happy days, people. Tomato, first one. Let's get it inside and have a taste. I'm so excited. Sorry.